How likely is a recession in 2020? This is the question of the hour. It's on everybody's mind. Hi, Lee Gerpe from Naples Homes by Lee. We need to remember that next year is a presidential election year and probably one of the most controversial elections yet. There's going to be a lot of questioning and political debates about the economy. Why is this so good? Why it's not good? Why it's not going to be good? The question if our economy is going to decline. So you can get stirred up in all this hype. There have been 4 major surveys this year asking experts if they believe we're going to see a recession. 67% do believe that we should see a recession by 2020. Pulsenomics surveyed an analysis, and 59% believe we will see a recession by 2020. Why do we think this is? We've been in the longest recovery in American history, so why should we expect to see a slowdown? The GDP will slow down, but let's take a look at Webster's Dictionary's definition of a recession. It's a period of temporary economic decline during which trade and industrial activity are reduced, generally identified by the fall in GDP, the gross domestic product, in 2 consecutive quarters. We need to remember that recession does not mean housing crisis. In 3 of the last 5 recessions, housing prices actually increased during the recession. Obviously, 2008 was the most dramatic. Now, on the same survey, Pulsenomics asked if they anticipated a recession. They also asked in the same day, at the same time, the exact same survey from the same analysis. They were asked what would trigger the recession. Number 1 was the trade policy. Number 2 was the stock market. Number 3 was the geological crisis. Number 9 on the list was the housing slowdown. In 2008, our largest decline in appreciation was because of the housing slowdown and the situation in the mortgage industry. This year, we're not even in the top 8. Also, in the same survey on the same day, they asked, what about the median appreciation of housing? All the analysts said that housing prices are going to go up, not down. Appreciation is going to slow down, but the prices are still going to be going up everywhere from 2.5% to 4.1% through 2023. Why is this important to know? We don't want to get caught up in a panic about buying and selling and become afraid that it will be like 2008. In fact, Morgan Housel, a well-known financial analyst, said in an interesting thing is that the widespread assumption that the next recession will be as bad as 2008 is absurd. Natural to think that way, but statistically highly unlikely. It could be over before you even realize it started. So that's what he thinks. Prices and appreciation are expected to just be more normalized. Don't just let all the hype about a recession scare you from buying your dream home or the benefits of owning home ownership. In my opinion, it's one of the very best investments that you can make. According to Mark Fleming, First America's chief economist, he says if the 30-year fixed rate mortgage declines just a fraction more, consumer housing buying power could reach its highest level in 20 years. So what does that tell us? It tells us don't be caught up with all the hype. Make the move, and as always, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me. My name is Lee Gerpe with Naples Homes by Lee. And remember, your home sold guaranteed or I'll buy it.